The Nittany Lions will kick off first, and here we go. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Minnesota's offense will get first crack at it today. There are always butterflies to start a game, but when you have a rivalry like this, the adrenaline is pumping on overdrive, guys.
They aren't all the same. We say that, but we know differently. The blood is boiling. The temperature is hot. Jesse, you want this week more than most.
Yeah, David, we played in these games before. Everything just seems to be heightened, right? The game seems to be moving faster. The crowd noise feels louder. Your composure will be tested early in a game like this.
This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. That was not on the opening script of plays. The turnover as the defense makes a play early.
What a start by this defense. That is exactly what you need, man. They've been a little bit hit or miss. They've been a little bit up and down. But to start the game on a high note, get the good mojo going, great start for this defense.
So Penn State's offense will come out to go on the attack for the first time. And here's the big fella, senior tight end. They'll try to feed him today. They say the tight end's always open, and he seems to always be, and he's always making big plays. There he goes. He steps out of bounds right at the 15-yard line.
Yeah, and a great job by the offensive line, seeing the blitz, picking it up, and then it's on the running back. Running back finds the hole, gets a little bit of a crease, makes a nice run out.
Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. It's first down from the 11. To the air, it's Beck. Finds his big tight end. Touchdown, Nittany Lions! Made the grab and took it on in for the score. They can use this first score to sort of set the tone, guys, in this rivalry matchup.
Man, doesn't this feel good to come out, score early, get the crowd involved, get the nerves out of the way, Palmer, when you're playing in a big rivalry game?
Yeah, and I feel like momentum's always a big thing in any game, but in rivalry games, it's that much more important because everybody is going to feed off that first score now.
The Minnesota offense is headed back onto the field. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
Right back to the well. Here's a little room there. Gets it across the 30 to the 31, a pickup of 5. The decibel meter's about to explode. One of the great environments, wide-out level noise. They'll snap it from the gun on third down. Complete. And he'll pick up the first down, but he got drilled on that tackle. The Golden Gophers have it with a 1st and 10. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Taylor. Oh, he's got some space. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. And the Golden Gophers have this offense rolling. Taken in by Smith on the right side. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. The Golden Gophers, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Wide receiver comes in motion. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Looking to the big tight end. Fires into traffic, it's picked off. Going the other way, and he's got room. The 40. At the 20. Touchdown, Penn State. A pick six.
And the defense sets the tone early in this football game. We're still in the first quarter, and this is looking like they're putting a complete game together. Offense scoring, defense scoring. Palmer, they're up 2 touchdowns already.
Yeah, you got to give this coaching staff credit. They have their guys ready to go, and this is what you call firing on all cylinders early in the game.
And the extra point makes it 14-0. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Minnesota's offense takes the field to get this drive underway. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. Pocket breaking down. And down he goes. The defense bringing the heat. And the Golden Gophers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. The run inside. It's Taylor. And the defense drags him down.
And I know it's not a first down, but I still like the way they ran the football here. Just try to make the next third down manageable. Try to get it where it's not as predictable. I think the offense did a really good job being smart there, taking what the defense gave him.
He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's cut. The Golden Gophers decide to punt it away. Looks it all the way in, and now turns his attention upfield. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. Penn State's offense comes onto the field ready to start the drive. They put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going, and now right back to work. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. He'll run it again. They make the stop after a gain of 3 to the 31.
And what a great job by the defense here. 1st down, 2nd down, 2 straight runs. They stuff both. And that was a big key for them coming into this game. They want to set up 3rd and long situations. And now those edge rushers can pin their ears back to get after the quarterback. They can mix up and disguise their coverages on the back end, hoping to create negative plays and takeaways.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Looking downfield, it's Beck. It's complete to the left. Turns it on in midfield. Breaks into the open on the left. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Penn State. They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here in this Week 11 performance. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they find pay dirt from way out, covering 69 yards on the touchdown pass. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. The give is to Taylor. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Looking to fire. Got a man, it's Thompson. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. They've made 3rd down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. Looking to throw. A little screen to the running back. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. And the Golden Gophers will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Now on the return. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. They'll start this drive at the 33-yard line. They think there's room to run to the right here. Got enough for the first. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. 3 tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. To throw, it's Beck. Under fire. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Running inside, it's Taylor. Turning it on. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15. The Golden Gophers, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Off play action on 1st down. Into the end zone. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Back in motion, try to clear the picture. On 2nd down, he'll try to make the connection. Throw to the end zone. It's picked off. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Wants to throw on 1st down. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
We're already in the 1st quarter, but already you get the feeling this could be a long day for this QB. He's already been sacked. He gets hit right there on the incomplete throw. They've got to find a way to do a better job up front of protecting this guy, or it's going to be difficult to put up points.
And they swarm him under. Both teams wanted to run the football. Let's take a look at the numbers for these two guys so far. Just about ready to get things started here in the 2nd. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on 3rd down. Looking for a man. It's Beck. Fires to the tight end. Love to see these 3rd down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line. The Nittany Lions will snap it on 1st and 10. Wants to adjust the pattern. Looking for a gap. It's Wallace. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
They're trying to run the football. There's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
And the defense, they've got him at the 27.
Well, obviously, at this point in the 1st half, the defense is finding themselves in a hole. You just get the feeling if they're going to get back in this, they're going to need more plays like that. They're going to need sacks. They're going to need turnovers. They're going to have to create negative plays to get themselves some momentum.
And we might as well state the obvious. 1st and 2nd down didn't work out. 3rd and very long. He stopped short, and it's 4th down. Offense trying to catch them napping. Looks as if they'll go for it on 4th down. On 4th down, they'll throw for it. He's got it. 1st down and more. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the 1st down and a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. And the Nittany Lions come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. They're testing the right side here. Surged ahead for a couple there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Shows him the stiff arm. And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
He makes the grab. Now well within striking distance. This third down play gets him a first at the 29.
Well, all signs looking real positive for this offense here. This drive looks a little bit different, though, than the last one, right? The last one was just a couple of plays, big plays, and a touchdown. This one, they're being a little bit more methodical. But when you convert third downs, you stay on the field. This offense, they can do it a lot of different ways. They can hurt you with their matchups. They can play at different tempos. This has looked really good.
Defense has to be frustrated. The offense keeps matriculating and matriculating and matriculating the ball down the field. Makes the grab in their space. He goes out of bounds right at the 10-yard line, and the offense can smell the touchdown from here.
Well, they have a massive lead, and we're only in the second quarter, but they're not calling the dogs off. They are staying aggressive, and they are taking shots. Another hookup there for this offense. Everything that they are dialing up is working to perfection. They're looking to add already to their blowout lead.
Going to the run, it's Martin. He's shoved out of bounds right at the 6-yard line as they were able to at least keep him out of the end zone. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Looking for room, it's Wallace. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. The Nittany Lions kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he surges across the line. Touchdown, Nittany Lions!
And this crowd was already jacked up. They were already excited. They were already making a difference in this football game, and the offense continues to pile on and give them something to cheer about. 27-0 here in the first half. This has been all home team.
He'll bring it out. It's Hayes. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. Finding an escape route. Makes it past the marker. Got a lot of room to the right. The 40. The 20. The 10. Touchdown, Golden Gophers! He got loose, and it was lights out after that.
Just hand it to him and let him do the work, man. Over 100 yards on the first half. That big, explosive play. That will do it. That will get you almost there. When you can hand it off to a guy like this, and he can take it the distance, it makes play calling for an offensive guy, it's so much fun. It's easy. Hand it to him, he gone.
On the run from inside his own 5. He's tackled, brought down right at the 25-yard line on the return. The Nittany Lions will get things going as their offense heads out to the field. They've been the height of efficiency here in the first half, David. You've got to think they're going to try to click it right down the field here.
When you're looking at your playbook and it's worked so...
Breaks into the open. He'll go out of bounds, but a solid pickup on the run.
And defensively, one of the most important things is stopping the run, being physical up front. That was too easy for this offense. You can't give up 5 and 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, that is a recipe for disaster. They got to be more physical, get off the ball, get downhill faster.
They'll give it to Peoples. And he was greeted by a host of defenders and barely gets it back to the line of scrimmage.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37. The Nittany Lions come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking for room. It's Wallace.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Timeout taken here by the Nittany Lions. That'll be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Dropping back, it's Beck. Gets it to him on the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed.
And it's something you learn as a pass rusher all the time, man. If I beat that tackle immediately, right away, there's usually a reason. They're wanting me to run upfield. He plays the screen beautifully. The defensive end stays home, sees it, makes a tackle on the running back, and prevents the big play.
The Nittany Lions moving quickly to the line.
That's the danger as a defense when you blitz this guy on third down. If you don't get him to the ground right away or someone's out of a gap, his scrambling ability can hurt you, and that's exactly what happened. He saw open field, he took off, and he was able to go get the first down.
Looking downfield, and time is running short. Pulls it in. It's Peoples. There he goes. He'll go out of bounds right at the 30-yard line. A big play has this offense in business. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Looking to throw on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Wallace. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. They get the timeout called here, and probably just enough time for one more snap to put up points before the half. So with only seconds left in the half, here comes the field goal unit. This try will come from the left hash, and he'll try to curl it in from 38. And the kicker delivers the 3 to salvage that drive. And that lead grows even bigger. And they head to the locker room. 2 quarters in the books, and time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country.
Guys, down the stretch we come on what's been a thrilling college football season. Week 11 filled with storylines. We start with Baylor taking on the number 12 team, the BYU Cougars. And it's the Bears setting school records in multiple offensive categories in one of the highest scoring games I think I've ever seen. 2 teams who were very familiar with the end zone today. The result today gets them back to 500. It's something they harped on in practice all week, and they will celebrate this one for at least 24 hours. Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now. Now back to your game in Happy Valley.
And the Golden Gophers will kick it off to start the second half. He'll take the return and try to improve the field position. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. What do you got on the sideline, Holly?
I caught up with the Penn State head coach coming out of the locker room. He is so excited about how his quarterback has performed. They did have a lot of high expectations for him, and he has lived up to the challenge. They get the ball here, and they are expecting to go right down the field, regain some of that momentum that their quarterback had in the first half, and make sure he is setting the tone for the second. Guys, back to you.
Holly, thank you.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen.
That's the way you answer your halftime speech.
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. On fourth down, trying to find his man. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on fourth down, and they keep the drive alive. They were willing to spin that wheel of fortune in their own territory, and it paid off.
And it came up good. I mean, I think you see the aggressiveness by these offenses now, willing to go for it on their own territory, and I like it because they got it.
Using his legs, it's Martin. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down.
This is going to be a big key for him, David, with the lead here in the second half, running the football, right? Staying on the field and bleeding the clock.
And run the football, you're ahead, you can be a little bit more conservative. But again, this opens up the pass. This keeps everything in balance for this offense.
Strong, firm tackle. Well, that helped the completion percentage, but the idea was yards after the catch, and it didn't happen.
Great job on defense, too. See ball, get ball. They saw exactly when that ball was spit out. You saw the defense fly to the football.
Looking downfield, it's Beck. Fires to the big fella. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down.
Coming into this one, I thought this guy was going to be a monster. He was going to put up huge numbers. We know this is a big part of the offense week in, week out. The defense has done a great job clamping down on him. That is only his second catch so far in this game.
And he can't grab the bullet pass on third down.
Third and short like that on your own side of the field, you're just looking for a quick hitter. You're trying to get the ball out of your hand quickly, but the timing completely off there for the offense, and the ball falls in.
Converts on fourth down, still going. And he steps out of bounds after a nifty run and picking up a first down. The Nittany Lions will line it up on 1st and 10. He goes right back to the air. Pressure coming. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be second down.
Good decision by the QB. You're outside the pocket. You're trying to find an open target. No one's open. Throw it away and live to play another day.
Second down, he'll throw it. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
That defender is a matchup nightmare for any offensive lineman to block. He's got athleticism. He's got length. He's got flexibility. He put it all on display on that sack.
They've methodically worked the ball down the field. 11th play of the drive coming up, but this one 3rd and long. He might want another play. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Makes the grab on the left. At the 20, he's got space. And he'll go out of bounds, and this aerial attack just continues to carve this defense into tiny slices.
When quarterbacks learn to take checkdowns, man, they become way more efficient. They become way better. They get way more possessions, and he does a really good job. It's not his primary guy, but he looks down the field. He doesn't force the football, but checks it down to his running back and still makes a big play because it was the right decision.
They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. Heftiness coming out on the goal line. Back's got it. Touchdown, Penn State! And they take it in for 6 more points. That's his 3rd touchdown pass of the day. The defense has no clue how to respond right now.
No, and the defense has had absolutely no answer. He's been on the money. He's been on fire, making the right decisions and just carving this defense up.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Taylor has it. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. They go right back to him. He stopped in his tracks, and at least they didn't lose yardage on this one. It'll be 3rd and long. Looking for a man. It's Lindsey. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. The Golden Gophers line up to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Wants to bring it back. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. They'll start this drive going to the air. Grabs it in the middle. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. To the air on first down. And here's a fumble way behind the line. With this game well in hand, let's take a look at some of the potential Heisman candidates here as we get very late in the season. As we enter the fourth quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. Back to pass. With the catch, it's Peoples. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's third and long. The offense changing the play. On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. They're working that left side. At the 45 on his way. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds.
Man, is it nice to have a guy that can do that. Goodness gracious, short pass, but he has such speed, elusiveness, vision, the whole nine. He shows you all of it right there. Catches the football, makes some people miss, gets upfield, and gets the long gain. That is so nice for a quarterback to throw it short, but you get all those yards after the catch.
Looking to throw, it's Beck. There's the pressure. Slides to the ground. He got away and picked up the first down on a second and long.
And that's a big reason why this offense is so dangerous. If they get the lead, because of this guy's scrambling ability, they can just close the door, put that foot on your throat, and not take it off. Nobody was open that time. It looked like he was going to get sacked, and he just very nonchalantly was able to buy himself some time. He gets outside, uses his speed, picks up the first down. The offense stays on the field. They've already got the lead, and now they're just bleeding this clock away.
And you got to get locked in the red zone. A lot of defensive coordinators, they'll tell you, we'll give up yards, but we got to understand what we're trying to get accomplished. Great job down here near the goal.
And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play.
Man, and this is why you practice 5 points of pressure with the football. You cannot put the ball on the ground. Doesn't matter how many defenders are around you or how hard you get hit. You cannot turn the football over and expect to win games.
And how big is that earlier sack now as they try to get it in the end zone here? Working that left side now. They rode their running back, but he could not make it. It'll be fourth down. And here comes the field goal unit for the second time tonight. It's good. Well, that's just piling on. Not the penalty kind, just the mean kind.
And he knocks another one through. And how about this kicker? Good way to start off your season, right? Like, what do you have at the spot? Sometimes you don't know. Can he make those kicks? Starting off, hasn't missed one yet. Been very dependable for the squad.
The Golden Gophers will start this drive. The offense looks ready to roll. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Give to the running back. They'll mark him down at the 37. It's a 10-yard gain. That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Loud. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Turner. Timeout taken here by the Nittany Lions. That'll be their first. The brain trust getting thoughts together for this big third down coming up. They've got it at the 41, third and short, trying to keep the chains moving. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking down the middle. He's got it. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42. And the Golden Gophers go back to work after moving the chains through the air. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that. Pushed back behind the chains. It's 1st and 15. The run inside. It's Turner. Knocked down for the tackle.
Man, too little, too late. Where was this earlier in the game? They could have used that explosive play earlier when this game was close. But obviously these guys are still out here. They're still competing. They're going to keep fighting until there's zeros on the clock. But they need more plays like that earlier in games moving forward.
There's a long and storied history of great games between these two rivals, and this chapter adds another to that legacy.
Really impressed by the poise by the winning team as well here. They weren't overhyped in this game. They came out, they looked prepared, they were calm, definitely confident. And David, they were able to go out and execute well enough to get this win.
And it's hard in these rivalry games with all the emotions running so deep. Like, you sometimes get overzealous. Sometimes you get too many penalties. It's hard to rein in your emotions, but they did. They kept it in check, and now bragging rights for a whole year.
That's going to do it for us here. For David